Hello, everyone. My name is Adriana Fernandez. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'm going to show you what are your options as a lawyer to immigrate to Canada. First option, Google NCA Canada or National Committee on Accreditation. If you're a lawyer abroad and you are willing to transfer your credentials to Canada in order to practice laws here, you need to click on the option, I am a lawyer trained outside Canada. You don't need to be a resident or a temporary resident. Simply use this if you're at home right now, anywhere you're in the world, and you want to be assessed by the committee in order to know if you can become accredited. You have all the information in the website, what type of exams you need to write, what are the fees and the conditions that apply to your profile. The committee will assess your profile. The application fee is about 450 Canadian dollars plus taxes. Consider taking into account the exchange rates if you pay with credit card, depending on the country you are. The fees for exam, I guess they are 400 for each exam plus taxes, the same with the applicable rates. I think you also have an option for online exam with obviously supervised environment. You will need a quiet environment, a nice room, and you will be about 3.5 hours, as you can see here. To complete the exam, you will have 3.5 hours. Usually these exams are gonna take from you that you need to be sitting on your chair for 3.5 hours. I'm not sure if the committee allows you to take a break to do anything, to go to the bathroom or whatever you need. Personally, I had online exams before. I had to write several exams, and online based, they are very strict exams. So be ready to show all your environment, even under your desk. And so you can do a safe exam and you won't have any issue regarding the assessment or the evaluation of your exams and results. So you won't be invalidated in case of any issue with the supervisory situation during your online exam. If you decide not to transfer your credentials, know that, I'm forgetting a detail here. After you do this process, you are not done. You still have to consider what is your province of intended destination, and you will need to pass the right exams for that province where you're trying to immigrate to in order to be accepted into the Canadian Bar Association, that is the regulatory authority. In every country is different names, so I'm not sure if it's a college of lawyers, whatever is in your country. In Canada, it's called the Canadian Bar Association. So you will need to pass all these exams, as well as I think there is a practicum too. I'm not quite sure about all the details into the steps because I haven't done this process yet. I might take this process in order to validate my credentials. I have a bachelor degree in Argentina, my home country, which is unfinished. So I'm considering finishing this degree. Maybe someday. I'm a mom too, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed for the moment. So not for now, but in the future, I may consider doing this process or simply studying bachelor in law in Canada again, which is more interesting for me because it will be in English. It is very expensive as well. That's my opinion. Many others might differ in their thoughts, but for me, I believe for Canadians, even when the international student fees are different compared with Canadians, we still have very high rates of studies in Canada. So if you want to immigrate to Canada and you have a master or you have any degree, please do the effort, do your best to pay the credential assessment and bring your credentials from abroad. They will be valid whenever you decide to, or either upgrade your studies or get accredited to practice whatever is your occupation or profession in your home country. I haven't finished my degree, I didn't consider this, or I will be already able to do the transference or the credential accreditation process in order to become an immigration lawyer, right? So consider this. And another option would be, as an international student, you may want to consider the Federal Skilled Worker Program, federal program that goes through express entry. Take into account that this program, when you go to the website of Canada, you can access to the Government of Canada website in my website up there in my YouTube channel, and access to the official website, or just Google CIC Canada or canada.ca. And you will find all the details about the Federal Skilled Worker Program. But take into consideration that the language ability of this program, even when you might reach a CLB7, this program is being included into the express entry system, which is a point-based system. And for this point system, you will be eligible to receive an invitation to apply, or you'll be more likely to receive an invitation to apply for permanent residency only if you have a CLB7 and a master's degree. I'm saying this because I used Canadian Immigration Institute, which is a very highly recommended institution to take DIY courses, so do it yourself. Here you have a course you can purchase online from this institute, which is very recommended, and you can learn how to do all the process yourself online, create the profile, and complete it, and gain all the points you need to gain through this process with your degree. Note that if you don't have enough points with your degree, what you can do too is decide to take a master's in Canada as a lawyer, and those points will be that the master will give you 30 points into the express entry system. So you will be, if you're a young lawyer under 31 years, you may want to consider this option too. If you need any advice, legal advice about your profile, you can go to my website and do a free immigration assessment. Your information will be protected, obviously. Here you have all the immigration options. You can choose express entry, for example, international student, and your information is protected by the Canadian law and an agreement of confidentiality. I'm not only myself, but all the immigration consultants in Canada and immigration lawyers, we are all obliged by the Canadian law and the code of ethics. We are not allowed to share your information with anyone. So you can share your information and you will receive an assessment. Depending on the information you put in the system, you will receive a response. That is not automated response. That's going to be something that I personally check. So if you really qualify for something, if your profile is a really good profile, and I can guide you through any process that is the most recommended for you, I will respond the assessment. You won't receive any results after putting your information here, but you will receive an email from my personal assessment regarding your profile. If you need legal advice for any of your inquiries, your profile, temporary residency, or whatever you need. If you're inadmissible to Canada, I may refer you with an experienced lawyer or whatever you need. I'm not in practice for many options in the present because I still need to take more specialized training, of course, to be well prepared to help everyone to immigrate. So I'm only offering whatever services you might see in my website, but know that any one of us can refer you with other colleagues, consultants, or lawyers as needed. So don't hesitate to contact us. You can verify our profiles always in our websites. Here you can verify me. Now the regulator is being changed to Canadian the College of Immigration Consultants and Citizenship. Used to be ICCRC, now is the college. Here you can verify any immigration consultant. And why do we charge fees? Why? Because we're maintaining a license that is very expensive annually. And as well, we may charge you professional fees, obviously. The consultation could be or may be deducted from the professional fees. If you book a consult and you decide to hire my services for any immigration process, I can help you. So you can contact me through my social networks as well, WhatsApp. I'm open to your questions if they are simple questions. I'm not doing a specific profile assessment, but know that if you're a professional, you have the express entry option. If you have a high profile, if you're young, if you have a high level of studies, and if you have a CLB-9, please consider doing the express entry process, create the profile. You can follow the courses, or you can contact me through a Zoom consultation, and I can guide you through all the process as well. I would be very pleased to find and to see more people immigrating to Canada as a lawyer, so we can improve our immigration system. You can join us and share your knowledge and share your ideas. So don't hesitate to try to do an accreditation if you have the resources to do it, if you have the money and the time to do it. This is very worthy. You can ask any Canadian lawyer what are their fees, or you can see them in their websites. So if you finally decide to immigrate to Canada and you can achieve this would be awesome for your future, for your life, for your family, and it can give you a very high quality of life. For example, in my home country, a lawyer is not so well paid like in Canada, hourly. The hourly rate is really low. And in Canada, obviously, depending on the area of practice, but if you're interested in immigration, please join us. I'm based in British Columbia. I love this province, and obviously I recommend everyone to move into this province, but you're welcome everywhere in Canada. If you have a master's degree, or if you take a master's degree in the province of Ontario, know that with a master's and without a job offer, you may be eligible for the provincial nominee program of Ontario. The way you can show proof of intention to reside in the province would be by taking a master in law in that province. If you need information about any education or study programs, you can click on Study in Canada here. I need to switch this to English. I put it in Spanish. I'm sorry. I can put it in 2 languages as well. So know that you can acquire a master's degree as a lawyer and immigrate permanently, or you can decide to do a accreditation of your credentials. And at the same time, you can do the express entry process to be invited to apply. This year, consider that last year we didn't have many rounds of, practically nothing, rounds of invitation into the federal skilled workers. So we're expecting this year to have many rounds of invitations. So if you're abroad and you are into the pool, get prepared, improve your language. If you have a good level of English, try to take a French exam. If you also have a French, everything that you can do to improve your score, your points, to be receiving an invitation to apply. Welcome everyone to my channel who are new here, and anyone who is joining in the future. I will be very pleased to see you following and sharing this information to everyone who is willing to immigrate to Canada in the future. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great week and year. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.